This is what card hoarding looks like. Hard to describe what life is like as a recovering card hoarder. I've been trying to figure out a way to do this, like document this video wise for you guys so that you can actually understand like the amount of stuff that I have, which is remarkable given the fact that I've gotten rid of so much stuff, but there's so much still left. And so what I wanted to do was come on and show you guys what it's like what being a card hoarder actually looks like. All right, so we're gonna start with the two cases. And as you guys know, my philosophy is when you are trying to consolidate your PC, you should start with the things you wanna save. And so I bought these two cases to just put the stuff that I'm saving like away. And then you can start to organize the stuff that you're gonna get rid of it. I'm going to do a card show. If you're in the Tempe, Arizona area, I know this is at the end of the video, but if you're in the Tempe, Arizona area, I am going to be setting up at a card show. Go online. It is Arizona State Card Show. I'll be at the Tempe show in February. It's the first Saturday of February. I'll be there. You can meet me. You can, if I don't think you want my autograph, but if you want my autograph, I'll give you my autograph. But you can get some cards. I'm getting rid of so much stuff. A whole bunch of Ken Griffey's. I got more Ken Griffey's. I got minor league sets. So this is Roberto Alomar. Another Roberto Alomar. That's a Gary Sheffield. Here we go. We got Canseco from the minors. There. I mean, you can kind of see there's 83. These are all players that I have. So that's 75. Here's some more Jeffries. Here's some Mark Recchi. Just like a little bit. This is not even everything that I have, but just so like I can show you, and what I've been doing over the last, I guess, several months is trying to organize. That's like the best thing to do is just organize. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and kind of give you guys a glimpse into what I'm doing. Here's one of those special insert sets that I don't think are worth a whole heck of a lot of money, but again, they're just collectors. A whole bunch of that Skybox series. Here's some more Ryan Leaches. I have my bins. These are I'm keeping at the moment. Again, I will try to go through them. That's my Mets bin, so you can see mine there. Those are my good cards. Those I'm keeping. Those are my favorite ones. Here is sort of the wax that I think I'm keeping. I might add a little bit more to it. I might not. Again, it's just for display purposes. I'm never going to open it. Here's more cards that I need to get rid of. So a whole bunch of Al Leiter autos, Randy Myers autos. Again, I met all these players. I'm not even quite sure what to do with these. These are post cards. So these are the actual postcards. But this is what actually came in the cereal box. So they're sealed. Again, I mean, I don't know. I just saved everything. So I had a full case of all the traded cards from 86, 87, 88, and 89. I had a case of all of them. And again, I sold them to a guy that had a big warehouse back, I think it was like 2018, 2019. He's bought a ton of stuff. Let's see. There was one more thing that I wanted to share with you. Oh, this is it. I'm going to show you this. So here we go. So I've said this before, and I said that, so my father in 1990 spoke to Mr. Rosen about buying the Mickey Mantle, the 9.5 card, not a PSA 10. It wasn't graded at the time. This was the 9.5. Again, it was also not graded at the time. At the time, Rosen was giving a letter. That's what he was saying. He's like, look, this is the finest copy of a mantle I've ever seen. And he was giving a letter that said that. And when SGC graded it, they got the letter as well, which is why they put it in quotes, the finest mantle ever in the slab. But here is the packing slip for a bunch of autographed bats from Mr. Rosen. So there you go. Mr. Rosen, Al Rosen, basically sold stuff to my dad way back in the day. That number's not real. I don't know who it is. This is going back. I'm trying to even think. Yeah, I don't know what year it is. I don't think it has the year on it. But it's got to be in the 80s. I mean, it has to be in the 80s because I know the address was the 80s. So again, this is just wanted to give like proof that, my stories are real. Oh, these are the cards that are going to get graded by SGC. So I've got a whole list of stuff. Basically, I think I got it down to like 30 cards. Because basically, like, I don't want everything graded. Like, I want the more high-end stuff graded. Obviously, my older stuff I want graded. And this is a Roberto Clemente. I'm going to get that one graded because this one's in really good condition. And because it's so fragile, again, I want to put it in a slab. I just feel more comfortable having it in a bigger plastic slab. It'll keep it protected. Again, the same thing with the decal for mantle as well as for Seaver. Now I have other decals which I want to get, which I want to sell. So, but those are put away. And obviously Roberto Clemente rookie is something that I want to get graded because that's going to be worth a little bit more. An entire team, the 1993 Los Angeles Kings jacket, signed by the entire team, including Gretzky. I sold that at auction. This is going back 2021. I sold that in auction. Again, I sold a lot of my autographed jerseys at auction. Again, just to get rid of them. Like, I don't need this stuff. It's just at some point, there's just too much stuff. And hopefully anybody that's watching this who's dealing with the same thing, like you have a closet full of stuff, you have a basement full of stuff, you have a storage unit full of stuff, like start going through it and getting rid of it. I mean, I know that you're like, well, but I don't want to lose money on it. You're losing money by not selling it. It's not going up in value. You're actually losing money by not selling it. If you're interested in making money with sports cards, like you're interested in the sports card market, sell off all of the stuff that you have, take the cash and start buying more higher end cards. And that will actually be a better strategy going forward. And if you want to know about high-end cards, then just subscribe to my new newsletter, High-End Cards. It will teach you everything you need to know about the high-end card market. Again, I'm just doing this because this is it. This is the future, folks. Like, if Wall Street starts buying sports cards, this is the future, the high-end card market. And if you can get into it right now, like if you can pick up some key cards, these card values are going to go up. The everything else market is not going to move. Most of the stuff you own is in the everything card market, and that's the problem. I want you to get out of the everything card market except for the cards that you actually love. A good example is, I'm going to pull this. So this is everything card market, okay? These are my Greg Jeffries auto cards. That's an everything card market. It's not going up. It's not going up. Let's hold on. Let's see. I got it here. Yeah, here we go. So Oop. Okay, so these are all of my Greg Jeffries autos. That's the Topps rookie. That's the Donruss rookie. That's the Upper Deck rookie. That's the Fleer rookie. Again, these are all everything else cards. They're not worth anything except for they're worth something to me. It's the nostalgic. It's the personal touch. That's it. These are the things that matter to me. That's why I'm holding on to them. And that's what I want you guys to do, is start going through your stuff and picking out the stuff that you actually care about and put it away. Like, you know, get a display case and just put it on the display case. That way it's out of the way of all of your other stuff. I don't know why I'm keeping all of these things, but I'm keeping these. Hold up. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah. I'm no good at it should never have done. This is trying to do the weather, like where you have to point the right way. So here we go. I am keeping all of these cans, all of those cans. Hold on. There we go. I'm keeping those cans. I'm keeping these Steins. I'm keeping these balls. I'm keeping that Nolan Ryan big card. You got all those bobbleheads. Like, again, these are all the things I'm keeping. You can see my sign. It says Card Hoarder. I'm trying to start a brand here on YouTube, the Card Hoarder brand, because that's what I am. I have to be honest. I had 8 million cards by the time I was 18 years old because I was a sports dealer from the age of 13 to 18. And when you're a dealer, you just collect a bunch of stuff. That's it. It just happens. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just you collect a bunch of stuff. And so the point being is that I am trying to get rid of it. I'm going to do a card show. If you're in the Tempe, Arizona area, I know this is at the end of the video, but if you're in the Tempe, Arizona area, I am going to be setting up at a card show. Go online. It is Arizona State Card Show. I'll be at the Tempe show in February. It's the first Saturday of February. I hope that you enjoyed this video and you got a little taste of behind the scenes of what it's like to actually be a hoarder. Hopefully that wasn't boring. If you want to stick around, this channel is all about making sense of sports cards, and life. Like I said, if you want to know everything to know about the high-end sports card market, subscribe to the Substack, and I will see you in the next one. So this is an old school Yankee button. Again, Greg Jeffries button. These are autographs. So you've got Gaylord Perry and his brother Jim Perry.